Facebook friends. I got something special for us to cook today. I love eggplant parmesan. And sometimes when you go to these little restaurants, little fancy restaurants, they have it. And so many of us don't know how to make it ourselves, but I do know how. So I'm going to teach you how to make eggplant parmesan, and then you can just have you a little candlelight dinner at home and eat you something fancy. So I had a friend that brought me 3 of these. I've already cut up 2 of them, and I leave the peeling on, and that's about 1/4 of an inch thick. And so we're going to cut up this one too, and I'm going to show you how to make this. Y'all, it is really good, and it's the way we make it is going to be very, very healthy. So y'all just get over here with me in the kitchen, and we're going to make a little fancy dish tonight. We need a little fancy dish, don't we? Okay. All right, so I'm going to just cut this end of it off like this. And I'm going to cut the rest of it in 4th. I'm going to cut this little part off right here too. There we go. Now I'm going to cut the rest of it in about 1/4 inch circles. You don't have to be perfect, but we're going to get this cut right here. I've been making this for several years. And you people out there that's got you some good eggplant growing in your garden, and you fried it, and it's delicious fried, but you need something else, don't you? So today you're gonna get it. You're gonna get you some eggplant parmesan. If I don't cut my finger off while I'm doing it. Okay, you got your eggplant, all of it cut in circles. The next thing you're gonna do is, and this one's too thick. Let me cut it a little bit more here. It's way too thick. My knife messed up. We just cut a little wedge off of it. Okay. The next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take some eggs, and all we need on these eggs is we just need the whites. So I'm gonna separate them, and I'm gonna put my yolks over here in a cup, and I can make something out of my yolks. I'll make a pie or something. I don't know what I'll do, but I'm not gonna throw them away, that's for certain. Okay, so since I've got 3 eggplants cut up, I am going to use 8 egg whites. And I'm gonna just separate them like this. I don't know how y'all separate yours. Y'all might have one of those fancy separators, but I do not. So what I do is I do like this, and I'm sure y'all know how to do this, and you let the yolk fall on that side, then you do it on this side, and all the white goes down there in that part. That's 2. All right, there's 3. 4. 5. And see, your egg yolks are really high in protein, so they're good for you. They're not fattening. They're good for your heart. It's these yolks that they say not to eat so many of. Of course, I like those too. All right, I got one more to do, and that's going to be it. And if I run out of it, I'll do some more. But I think this is going to be plenty. All right, now then, you do that. Then you add a couple of tablespoons of water to these yolks. So I'm going to add 2, because I did 8 eggs, so I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of water. And you're supposed to beat this till it gets kind of frothy. So let me do that. Supposed to be kind of frothy light. And we're going to put it on our eggplant pieces. We're going to turn our oven on 400 degrees, and we're going to brown these on both sides. I'm going to try a fork. I'm kind of a fork person. I don't know what y'all are. But I don't always use the whisk too good. I guess I'm the old-timey way, huh? Feel like I'm beating something. See how it's getting to look kind of frothy looking? so good for you, and y'all gonna love it. What you can do is make you a little green salad that night and just have eggplant parmesan and nothing else. I guess you could put some mushrooms or something like that in it if you wanted to. Okay, y'all, our eggplant has been in there 35 minutes, and they are brown on this side. So I'm going to take them out. I checked them. See, they're light brown, not too dark on this side. And what you do now, whoop, is you flip them over. Oh, y'all can't see. I know you can't. Let me move you backwards a little bit where you can see. There you go. All right, so anyway, let me hold my pan here. You flip them over to the other side, and we're going to let them brown. It won't take as long now on this side as it will the other one. We're going to let this side brown a little bit. Then we're going to build our casserole. This is kind of a little bit time consuming, but hey, if you do it right, when I put mine in the oven, I got over there to my sink and washed some dishes that I needed to wash. And I put some clothes in the dryer, and I may wash another load. So you can get some stuff doing. You don't have to stay in the kitchen the whole time. You can go do something else. You got time to take a quick shower or whatever you want to do. Okay, I'm going to turn this over like this. Oh, and by the way, I tasted our marinara sauce while y'all were gone. And what we put in it is delicious. It does not need anything else. We put 2 tablespoons of Italian, 1 tablespoon of oregano, and we put some, and I decided since I had that egg left, I'd just go ahead and do these other few little eggplant right here, so I did. I didn't want to waste them, so I went ahead and put some egg on them and some Parmesan on them and whatever. Okay, let me stick these in there. They're on 400 degrees. Anyway, you know, we had 2 cans of the big cans. I didn't even tell you how many ounces they were, did I? I've already thrown it away. Let me read it and see what it says. I got it out of the garbage. These are 29 ounces. 29 ounces. So we put 2 of those 29-ounce cans in there, and in our marinara sauce, and then we put 2 tablespoons of Italian, 1 tablespoon of oregano, and 1 tablespoon, oh my word, and 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, not salt, because remember we talked about that this other would be too salty if we got to put garlic salt. But look at this. See how nice and thick it is? It's going to be so good, y'all. It's going to be good. All right, I'm going to let those brown on this side, it said, for about maybe 10 more minutes, and then we'll start building our casserole, okay? And I'm going to go do some more work in the house, and you go ahead and go too, and we'll meet back together. Okay, y'all, our eggplants are ready. I'm fixing to take them out. And don't they look good? See how brown they are? And I've got these that right here that I had on that other little pan, and I'm gonna put them over here with this. So we'll have all of them together, and then we're gonna start building our casserole, and then we're done. So you've got a whole meal here. Make you a little salad to go with it. And you'll have eggplant parmesan. Okay, I'm gonna put this over here on my chopping block. And then I'm going to bring y'all over here with me because you got to help me fix this thing. We're going to work together here in my kitchen. Okay? Let's turn our oven off and get our marinara sauce over here. All right, we got our marinara. Let's come on up close as you can to me. Let's see if we can see. Oh, yeah, we can see good. All right, now here we go. I've got this casserole dish right here. I guess it's about a 8 by 11 or 12 or something, but it's pretty deep, and I like it like that. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to spray the bottom of our pan a little bit. I think I'm going to put butter on mine. I don't want to do that spray. I'm going to get me a little butter right here. About that much. And I'm going to grease the bottom of my pan. just in case. All right, now then. And I'm going to put a layer of eggplant. See how pretty they are? I'm going to put a little layer of eggplant on the bottom. Like that. We're just going to layer them up. I'm going to show you in just a second. You know, it'd be better if you were standing right here with me. But we're just going to have to be kitchen buddies. We're just going to have to do this together. All right, I've got me a little layer here of eggplant in my container, see? All right, now let's put on some little marinara salts. Little homemade marinara salts. You don't need to buy any marinara salts when you can make it yourself. We're going to put a little bit on every little piece right here. Kind of spread it around a little. Okay. Now, let me show you that. I did it like that. See, I've got some on everything. Now I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of your mozzarella cheese on top of that. Y'all, this is going to be good. It is going to be good. We'll think we're in Italy tonight, won't we? We're in South Alabama. We'll think we're in Italy. You might have some friends in Italy. I know there's one lady that watches from Australia. And I don't know if they eat eggplant parmesan in Australia or not. I imagine they eat it all over the world. It's kind of a common dish. Here you go. See, I got my mozzarella. Doesn't it look good? All right, I'm going to put me another layer of eggplant on top. They're not really too hot. This is going to be delicious. Remember now, I used 3 eggplants. Judy brought me 3 of them. And I'm using all 3. Okay? Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead. I already got the three circles left. I'm going to put them around on there. I'm going to scrape off some of this goodie off of it. Put it on there too, because that'll make it good. All right, that's my last layer. All right, I'm going to put this on. If I have any of this marinara sauce left, I'm going to, I can make the spaghetti sauce out of it. I know how to do that too. And I know y'all do too. Everybody loves spaghetti. I like it in the winter time though, more than I do in the summer. I guess because in the summer I like all these good fresh vegetables we're having. Squash Alabama and some fried green tomatoes and all that good stuff. All right, let me show you how it's looking right now before I put my last little bit of mozzarella on top. Like that. See? Now I'm going to put me some mozzarella on top of that. See, you're going to get all these good flavors in there because you've already got your Parmesan cheese all over the place on every one of the little eggplant in there. This was actually a whole bag of this stuff. I just cut the top out of it so I could, I knew I wasn't going to be using it again. Okay, here we go. All right, now I'm going to pop this in the oven on the 400 degrees for just till it gets hot and bubbly. You know, everything in it's actually done already. So we're going to pop it in there, let it get hot and bubbly, and then we'll be ready to take a bite. All right, let's leave it in there now. Those first eggplant that I put in there, I cooked those, well, it was 35 minutes, and then they were brown on that side. I took them out, flipped them over, and I probably left them in like 10 minutes or something, just till they got brown, and that was it. And it was plenty of time, and everything worked out good today. And while that was doing that, I went out there and put another load of clothes in the dryer and started another load of whites in the washing machine. and put some Clorox in there and some detergent. I'm telling you, it never ends. You know, you've heard that old saying, a man's work is from sun to sun and a woman's work is never done. Well, do y'all believe that? I do. I don't ever get completely finished. It's just I quit. So while this is doing a little cooking right here and trying to get kind of bubbly, I'm going to go fold that load of clothes I just took out, and I will see you in just a few. Okay, y'all, I peeked in the oven, and it's been in there for about 15 minutes, and all the mozzarella is melted, and it's kind of hot and pipey, and so it's ready to eat. So I'm going to get it out for us, and we're gonna take a little piece of this mozzarella on the top. Ooh, it looks delicious. Look at that. See how good that looks? Eggplant Parmesan. And you know what we do, can you see it real good now? You can look down there in it. I've been to restaurants before when I ordered that, and I mean, it was expensive. I mean, you can't afford to eat that stuff very often, but now you can make it at home. And you know, ladies, you people that have husbands still, light a candle. Have a candlelight supper at home. Fix this eggplant parmesan and send the kids off to Granny's house. And if you still got kids, if you don't, hey, you can just do that anytime. So, and have you a eggplant parmesan and a salad and have candlelight. I used to do that when George was living, and he enjoyed it, and it made him feel special because he was special. So I'm going to cut me out a little wedge of this, a little square, like that. See how pretty it looks? Hey, we can do this thing. I don't know if I can taste it in front of you or not. It looks mighty hot, doesn't it? All right, let me get my knife a little bit to cut the little skin a little bit. The skin is tender, but it's kind of hard to cut. So you might want to get have a knife and a fork and everything out there for everybody. That's delicious. It is really good. Y'all are gonna like this. Eggplant Parmesan. This is my supper, and since it made this big thing and I'm here by myself, I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator, and tomorrow the grandkids are gonna come over and they're gonna help me finish it up. Be delicious. I don't know if it'll freeze or not. I don't know why it wouldn't, but I think we'll finish it up. Y'all have a great night tonight. Be thankful that you got a good bed to get in and to sleep. When you stick your toes down in there amongst those sheets, just thank God for a bed, because some people don't have them. We're really rich when we have a good bed to sleep in. Y'all have a great night. Love ya. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.